Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Let Me Ask My Mom podcast. I'm your host, Ava the daughter.
And I'm Shannon the mom.
And we took a little break, but we are back.
We did. We had a lot going on last week.
It was a crazy one for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we were excited about a Valentine's episode, but there was no time to sneak it in. Mm-hmm. And I left and went to Texas to see your brother graduate from a school. And
which, for those of you who don't know, that's Navy.
Yeah, so Navy now he's a medic. So or now he's a medic, but he finished his corpsman. Yeah, so corpse. I know. I said corpse. C-O-R-P.
Is it not? No, it's spelled like that, and so I thought I've been saying it wrong because I'm like, oh, he's a corpsman, and then I'm like, no. Then I read it as corpsman, and I was like,
thank you, because when I made my Instagram post, I put corpsman, and I was like, or corpsman, no S. And it looked like a corpse. I don't know. I did it wrong. Anyways, so I fixed it. But oh my God, you don't want to do that because they're not corpse. It's
I know, and especially since they're medical, I'm like totally dealing with that at some point.
Yeah. So he graduated, and we were back in Texas for a few days.
Here, dog sitting.
You were at the house dog sitting.
Thinking maybe I could get in a solo episode, but it was just pure chaos the entire week. I had a sinus infection, so I wasn't even even if you were here, I don't even know if we would have been able to do this. I was so down bad.
Okay, but let's talk about Valentine's real quick. Okay. Did you have a good Valentine's?
I had a great Valentine's.
Yes.
Yeah, normally, I mean, I'm not a big Valentine's person, in general.
Yeah.
But this year was really fun. Mm-hmm. Me and Webb said that we weren't going to do any gifts, but he still showed up with flowers and chocolates, which is adorable.
Yeah.
And then on Valentine's, we actually worked an event for Island for I think 7 hours.
Yeah. Which, at the Cabana Bar.
Yeah, at the Cabana Bar. So it was fun. It was a little cold, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And then after that, we went home, changed quickly, and went over to Rancho Lewis, which, for those of you that are not local to Charleston or maybe just haven't been to this place, it is the best Tex-Mex. It's owned by
It's amazing.
He owns Lewis Barbecue.
Right. So, and he's from Texas.
Texas.
It's definitely southern, deep South Texas. So, yeah.
No, it was a great night. Had a pitcher of margaritas.
Yeah.
And then we went to Edmonds Oast Brewing right next door after and had some beers. It was a great night.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, your dad and I went in to check on you. Well, he brought me breakfast in the morning. He went and got me a cinnamon roll and some coffee from a local bakery. And then He didn't do the flowers and the cards and all that stuff. Ladies, when you tell them you don't need anything,
make sure that they don't believe you.
That they don't believe you. We do this every year, but he always seems to do a little something. This year he did not, and I kind of got a little pissy for a minute, but it's totally my fault because I'm like, don't do it. I'm not a Valentine's person. I mean, blah, blah, blah.
Just to play devil's advocate, you guys also just came off of a trip where you were both exhausted. He was sick.
Right. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So, and then emotionally exhausted too, saying goodbye to your son who's leaving to go to Okinawa, Japan for 2 years. I mean, that was a lot. But no, what I need to remind myself is your dad, he's my Valentine all year, which sounds so corny, but just the day before when you were here, I had an Amazon delivery. He got me these herb garden pots that I wanted to put in the front window. And then Sunday, we went and picked out all the herbs for it and stuff. So I didn't need flowers. I got herbs.
I mean, hey, you have Valentine's flowers from me.
Okay, those flowers you got me are still popping.
I know.
From before I went out of town.
Yeah, I got her flowers because we were in a fight on Sunday, and I had to.
Might have had a little tiff on
to be nice
Sunday, and she came over and brought me flowers.
So she got her Valentine's flowers.
What was that even about?
Shit if I know.
I forgot. Oh, we were being pissy about it, whether or not we were going to get a gift for somebody and go in together, and you thought it was stupid, but you were actually wrong, and I was right, and you had to eat crow and get me flowers and come over, and it was so sweet.
It was more just to
oh no,
let it simmer.
Nope. No.
I remember you said I'm sorry too.
I'm sorry we fought.
No, you didn't. You said I'm sorry.
Bullshit.
You bullshit to you.
Ava, you came in very sweetly, with flowers and saying you were sorry with tears in your eyes.
All right, wrap it up.
I know
All
you
right.
hate being wrong.
No, we're done. We're done.
Oh, now we're
Let's
done.
go ahead and we're going to skip all over all of this shit and we're going to get right into our weekly pour.
Oh, so now you're calling the shots.
I always call the shots.
All right. What are we doing, Ave?
Just something simple. It's been a big day.
It is a huge day because it is National Drink Wine Day.
Jesus.
It's also Wine Wednesday. We're recording on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And today is your Pappy Gallo's birthday in heaven, his heavenly birthday. And you might have launched a business today.
Maybe.
So we're going to go all into that. But first, let's toast with our rosé.
Nothing too fancy, y'all. I mean, it's been a big day.
It's been huge.
I just don't.
Can't wait to tell you guys all about her business. But for now, cheers, Ava Grace.
Cheers.
And all the things. Okay, so my sweet Ava Grace launched a business today.
Following in your footsteps.
Oh, my heart sings
Again.
so much. You know what? If you do not make $1 million off of this, which I think you will.
I'm convinced I will.
But if for whatever reason you did not,
Delusion.
I want you to know the fact that you had the lady balls to get out there and just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you launch a business, the fact that you have the courage to do it is amazing.
Yeah.
And I think it speaks volume about your character when you're like, you know what? Screw it. I'm doing it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
That's so sweet.
But I genuinely mean that because it's scary.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to take a chance on failure, but when you want to take a chance on totally winning, which you're going to.
I call it delusion. Like, I think this one is going to be like it for me. Like, this is like what's going to stick. For those of you who may like not know me personally, I have had a few businesses in the past, and this is the first one that I've actually like done for the passion of it. I've done other things that I was passionate about, but like this one, I graduated, so like I have my own means to do this. I've never not used like my own funds and all of that. But I don't know, this one, it's so different than what I've done in the past. I've done hats before. I've done all different things, but yeah, my business Stash, which comes from like having a secret stash of accessories. So that's what we're going to do is, for now, it's just trucker hats. We have 12 different designs.
Yes.
We have the hometown collection, which is going to be 6 designs that are Charleston related. And then I also have the happy hour collection, which is, you know, all the fun ones, like the one that I'm wearing.
If you're watching on Spotify or YouTube, then you can see us. Or, let's see. Well, I guess that's the only 2 places they can see us right now.
Spotify,
well, they'll see us
YouTube.
on Instagram too.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so mine today says wine please, which was ironically so appropriate for the occasion because it being National Drink Wine Day. So,
which is perfect.
Oh, it was so great. So, of course, I had to make a post on this one because this one's super cute. But I wore one when I was down in San Antonio before you launched. So I got a little pre-launch hat. So cute. It says, if lost, please return to local.
It says, if lost, return to the nearest dive bar. And
that's it.
That is, I go back and forth about which one's my favorite.
Yeah.
And I think at the moment that one is my favorite right now.
And you know what? What I love about this collection is that it has, and we're just talking about entrepreneurship today, by the way.
Yeah.
So let's just we should probably.
I mean, it's kind of like a self-promo day. We haven't done it. We both have
never,
a lot going on in our lives. So like this is the time that we're really going to talk about.
Yeah, we don't normally talk about.
We don't ever talk about us, Mom. We never
Let's
talk about
us, Ava.
He's so for real.
No, but so back to the hats. What's so fun about them is I love the dive bar hat. Like I said, I wore it down in San Antonio, and I wore it on the plane, and then I wore it walking down the Riverwalk, and of course going into dive bars. And I had bartenders asking me, like women asking me, where did you get that hat? I'm like, God, I love that hat. I'm like, oh, it's launching. You'll have to follow my daughter on Instagram and this and that. But so that is super fun. So I love that style, but I also love the one that's navy with red. I think you gave it to Kaylin with the shrimp on it. I love it so much.
Which is so funny because when I first sent you over the designs, because I make all my designs on Canva.
Yeah.
And when I sent it over, you were like, oh, I don't know about this one, and now it's like her favorite, which is so funny to
Yeah.
see, like from a design standpoint, from creating it online to actually putting it on the product to modeling it. Like it really takes
See it
it
come into fruition. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
that may be my favorite, but I
Well,
also
it's
like
only
love the
because
pink ones. And,
I saw like two totally different visions. I was like,
sure.
okay, so I saw this little shrimp icon thing, and then I saw, the dive bar one, and it didn't. But now I totally see your vision. You had
Yeah.
two totally different collections.
One's a
under
little,
one
yeah.
umbrella.
I mean,
Yeah.
the whole thing with Stash though is it's not made to be cohesive. Like
Right.
it's not like the whole vibe of it is like funky and fun and like just things that you like. Like it's just like it's not supposed to be all of these are going to be pink hats with white lettering. Like if I want to do pink hat with like blue lettering just because I feel like it, like I'm going to do it.
Yeah, love that.
And the whole thing with Stash is I'm not doing it to please other people. I mean, obviously that's I hope I do.
'Cause you
Like
want
I
people
hope
to
people
buy
buy
'em.
them and like them. But
Right.
like this is like my personal style coming out, and I feel like it's the first business that it's truly I'm not looking at other people's stuff and thinking like, oh, that's cute. Like maybe I should do something similar. I'm coming from what I think
Yeah.
is like my personal style.
opinion. Yeah, for sure. Well, and then if people like you and they like your personal style, then they'll like the hats and then they'll get them, and it may not be for everybody, and that's totally fine. I know
sure.
that you talked about you're also going, well, I do believe we have some Let Me Ask My Mom hats coming. So you
We
do
do.
some custom stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the whole thing started because, well, at first, when I was in college, I had a business called Golden Days, and it was doing hats, but it was more of like the patches onto trucker hats and stuff like that. I did some of like the things that I do now. It just like wasn't my style. It was very like preppy, collegey, and it just, I don't know. I think I was trying to do like too much that wasn't me. But then I put the hat press away, and it came around time for our bid day when I was in my sorority, and they were looking for somebody to do the bid day hats and asked me if I could do them. And I was like, yeah, of course, like, sure, let's do it. And so I made 380 pie hats for bid day, and I've been doing that now for the past 3 years.
I was gonna say, so do you think you've made like about 1,080 pie hats?
Probably more than that at this point. I feel like I've made so many and I can't even keep track, but it was so much fun to me because it was something that like I could see, like I would look at those bid day pictures and be like, oh, I made that.
I did that.
Like everybody there is wearing something that I made,
did that.
and that just makes me feel like me, like just me. I did all of that.
Literally by yourself.
And I don't know, I just like loved that feeling. So it was like, you know what, like I had the itch. I brought out the hat press again and started making these designs, but 1000% am still planning on doing custom designs. Like I want to do bachelorette parties where, like I have the With Love from Charleston, but if they're going to, like say they're going to Key West, like With Love from Key West. So they all have like matching stuff like that. I think it's so much fun. Yeah. And, like weddings, doing them for party favors. Like,
well, girls' nights. I mean, my girlfriends and I love a good theme night.
Yeah.
Like love a good theme night. And so, when you have, super cute trucker hats that go along with your outfits and your theme and everything, it's just fun. You feel like a group. Not to mention when some of them are getting a little saucy, then you can, pick everyone out in the crowd and be like, oh, you're with us. Get over here. I see the hat. Get over here.
For sure. No. And I mean, I think it's so fun I want to do some I did like koozies as well. That will be coming soon, doing custom koozies. I did those for spring break, and everybody still has them. Yeah. I did like a See You in Gulf Shores, and they had our names on the back of them, and that was just like, it was something fun for me to do, and I was like, I mean, obviously it benefited me, but of course, seeing my friends still have those koozies is like so funny to me, and I just think I think it's such a fun favor. Yeah. So you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you've got your website. I do. You've got last night really messing with the Shopify AI, trying to figure out why I couldn't be like let into certain things, but I got it figured out.
So you're currently actively selling. Yes. You're moving. Yes. So, and you have a total of, you said 10 designs or 12? 12 right designs. Now. 12.
But if there's something that you see that
makes
sense for the brand.
I know we talk about you and I being local-ish because we feel like we are locals by now, but we wasn't our fault that I was born in Texas, and therefore we started our family there. But yeah, so we've got a local-ish hat, which
was very much inspired by Let Me Ask My Mom.
By that conversation.
By our Charleston hot takes.
Yes. So I will definitely be sporting that hat. There's so many that I cannot wait to wear. But I can just envision like so many, like there's some sassy sayings with like lacrosse moms and things. I wish we would have had some really fun hats for that, or like even cheerleading and things like. So I don't know. I think this has so much room to grow.
And I'm not doing, like, for everyone who's listening, you're about to get a little sneak peek, but I'm not just doing hats.
Oh.
Like, we're going to do custom koozies and stuff like that, too. But I want it to be, like, your secret stash of accessories, like, period.
Okay.
So, the fun scarves, the fun bag charms, like, stuff like that. That is
some, like, tote bags and things.
That is all coming.
Because it's almost beach days. I need a new tote bag.
Yeah, like custom little makeup bags.
Nice.
That can have your name or one of our fun sayings on it. So that's all in the works.
I'm so excited for you.
I'm excited too. I'm this one, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you guys definitely check out Stash.
Yes.
Your actual website is
stashcharleston.com, and then Instagram is Stash Charleston. It's all consistent.
All right.
Well, obviously I had to get the entrepreneurial gene from somewhere. I actually did get it from both parents.
Both of us. We've always been entrepreneurs. Absolutely. Yeah. I always called myself a serial entrepreneur.
That's me.
So when you say I've had many businesses, I'm like, oh my, I can't even count.
I can't even either.
Twice like over how many businesses I've had. Yeah.
Do you remember your first? Like, what was the first one?
Oh, probably when you were a baby and I made clothes. Yeah, we were in California, and I made, I was hand sewing clothes and hair bows and totes with like, stuff on it. So,
do you remember what it was called, or did you just?
No, absolutely no. I don't even remember. And then I started slinging some candles in Orange County, California at the Orange County Fair when you were a newborn and I was pregnant with Mason. Yeah. And he is now almost 22 years old. So that is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But that's when I first started pouring candles. So, and then, kind of selling them loosely, but not super aggressively.
Yeah.
And then I put that all away until you guys got older. And then I started up more businesses. So I've done all sorts of stuff. School spirit shops. I've been hats. I've been a realtor, which is very much an entrepreneur. I've done home staging and design. I've done, it's a very long list. It's very eclectic.
For sure.
Yeah. Super eclectic.
Oh, I think the same. I'm like, my first thing was Scrubs by Ava Grace, where I
think you were in 6th grade.
Yeah.
We have a picture of her on the front porch holding her scrubs.
And I sold them.
So cute.
At
pop-ups.
At pop-ups
that I did
her.
When I had my candles.
So she would have her candles, and then I would have this tiny little section right next to her, and it was like my scrubs.
Did you sell them in my store in Texas? I feel like you had like a little section of scrubs in there. I don't remember.
I don't think I made it that far.
I didn't pick up your product for the store.
I don't think you did. I don't think I would have either. I mean, they were home. They was very much like, I was Pinterest at the time.
Yeah.
That was like the thing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I've done that. Necklaces.
Yeah.
Rentals.
Yep. Yeah, so, it's a lot.
If anybody gets it, you get it.
I get it. So, yeah. So mine, the candles obviously stemmed into, I did that in Texas and had my own storefront, and then did wholesale there. And then we moved here. Didn't think I want to do it. Restarted it. And then I opened my storefront. It was 100% by accident. It was that was not supposed to happen at all. I was just selling wholesale and just selling online. And then the building in front of me, the old house that was over on Scott Street in Mount Pleasant, it became available, and I hopped on it, mostly because I didn't want it to be some funky, weird business. And I was like, and I had to sell the idea to your dad. So then we took that over, and I started a boutique, and that was, I'd never in a million years thought I'd have a gift shop. I definitely had a dream about it. I'd thought about it. I thought it'd be really cool, but I did not have a business plan. I did not have any type of financial loans or backers or anything at the time. I had absolutely nothing. And I just started, the whole business started initially off of selling my Louis Vuitton purse.
Yeah.
And taking the money and going and buying supplies.
Who needs Louis Vuitton anyways?
Who needs that? But yeah, so that's how it all started. And now, I felt kind of super boxed in with my brand, and I felt like we hit a weird time in the economy and just the way people are buying now. And I thought it was time to do something different. So we closed the store, and I've taken some time off to kind of reassess and reevaluate and kind of have a pity party for a while. And, because that comes along with being an entrepreneur as well. And there's a lot of feelings involved because you birth a business, and then. For sure.
It's very hard to let something go that you've worked on for so long.
Yeah. It's super emotional. And this was way more emotional than it should have been for me, but it was. And now I finally am out of it. I've been cooking. I don't know if you guys follow me on my Instagram. It's House of Gallo. Also on TikTok, but I suck at TikTok. But anyway, so I'm on House of Gallo. We also have our website, thehouseofgallo.com. And now I've decided, okay, the cooking is evolving. Everything is starting to fall back into place. I do have a secret.
Care to share?
I am going to be launching candles again, but only 5 fragrances. They are very unique, very different, very cool, very different jars. I'm done with oysters. I'm done with all that. It is very much things that are just important to me and that circle around our house.
Seems to be a common theme with us.
I know.
We're done with the bullshit. We're done with the people pleasing.
Yeah.
We're doing what we
finally,
hopefully you guys like it too.
Yeah, I mean, the interest is resparked. I feel like I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready. It's time.
Please tell me. Sea salt and palmetto.
Sea salt and palmetto is absolutely coming back. If you're listening, you heard it here first.
Be.
That has been our signature scent and #1 fragrance. There is no way I can ever walk away from that. I've made it for 6 years, and it's always been the #1 seller. So that fragrance, sea salt and palmetto, not only is it going to stay the same, the fragrance profile, but the name is going to stay the same.
Dang.
Everything else is changing. In fact, I got my jars in.
So cute.
Aren't they fun? So if you're looking online, you get to see them first. It's kind of a vintage feel to it, almost like a hobnail kind of.
Yes.
I love it. It's got a wooden lid to it. These are now going to be, we did soy paraffin blend before. They're now going to be soy and coconut. The very natural wick. So,
crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, this would be so cute. Like once it's done with the candle, using it for coffee.
There's so many things you could use. You could drink out of it. You could put your jewelry in it.
I was going to say, pins
succulents
on my desk.
Yeah, there's 1,001 uses afterwards.
So
I'm so excited. I feel like, she got a place up there.
Got a place.
I think it's exciting because and I'm also going to be selling some things.
Don't give away all your secrets.
I'm not going to give away all, but I give you one more because this is so different from candles. It's going to be a lot of kitchen type things.
Yes.
Okay. I haven't posted yet, but we did make gnocchis, the gnocchi pasta, and I have the gnocchi boards. They will be on my website. So it's going to be some fun things where you see us cooking, and then we incorporate those in the candles, the kitchen, the living room.
I love it. So. I love all of that.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yes. It's more of a home lawn.
Gal girls are working.
We're doing this, girl.
If we're really going to talk about entrepreneurship, this podcast.
For sure.
Like, I feel like this is one thing that we just kind of it is so fun for us. And we both decided that we don't want it to be a hobby. Like, we want it to be something
that'll eventually we can monetize.
Yeah, we're not right now, but hey, maybe.
We'll
maybe
take
by the end of the year. Maybe by the end of the year. We'll see.
We got to get some episodes under our belt and some hours under our belt.
Sure.
So, but no, the thing is it's so organic and it's so natural and it's so easy to do this.
Oh yeah.
And if you are blessed to be able to do any type of business in the world where you do feel that comfortable and it does feel natural, God bless you. You are so fortunate. You're so lucky and so fortunate. And this, if it comes into something amazing and awesome, and we don't have time for hats and candles and kitchen and this and that, awesome.
Great.
But, yeah.
It will never get to that because
we're hustlers and we like to work.
We don't stop working. Like my parents are like, you really think you want to do this right now? I'm like, yeah. And there's no.
Yeah.
I mean, she was like, yeah, like there's no talking her out of it. That's what you told Dad.
Oh, yeah. Your dad was like, do you really want to do this one more time? And Ava's like, yeah. And I go, don't even bother. She's doing it. She is her mother's child. She's doing it.
Yeah,
Period.
even him, like he's the same way.
Well, we will never not work. Your dad and I will never retire. We're always going to keep that mind working. No, we just love it. It's almost like a thrill and a high when you like sell your products and people love it, and you sign a contract. It's exciting. So
it's really exciting.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and go into, I know we both talked about a few different pieces of advice that we were given.
Okay.
So if you want to start off, I think we did something we swear by, something that's overrated, and something like we think is funny.
Okay.
Here, you can grab your notes. I'm gonna have to grab mine. Okay, go ahead and start by the one that you swear by.
Okay, so when it comes to entrepreneurship, something I swear by is always say yes before you're actually ready. It sounds crazy, but so many times you're like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to jump out there. I'm going to start that website. I'm going to do this, that, and the other, even though you don't feel like you're 1,000% ready, because the more you procrastinate and the more you just sit on an idea, the more you'll get distracted and the more you'll forget about it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like, I launched today. Do I have everything figured out?
No.
Hell no.
Do you have all your ducks in a row? Absolutely not.
No.
You don't need to. You don't have to.
But I feel like the more that I sit in a way and like push it off, the more I'm like gonna doubt like how certain things, like how I've set up for, like, oh, are all these designs like something that people are gonna, like, they're fine. Like, just let it and just post them, see what happens.
Let it simmer. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of mine.
All right. The one that I swear by is your personal brand is your most valuable asset.
Ooh, I like that.
Which, I don't know where I saw this, but like it's just like been sitting in my head. And it's like, especially with my brand, with your brand, it's very much has like stemmed off of our personal brands. There's nothing that I feel like I would post on Stash that I wouldn't post on my brand and vice versa.
Right.
And I feel like that is definitely going to help versus hurt in the long run.
Yeah, I can see that, because in the past, like I said before, I felt like boxed in with Oyster Candle Company. It was like coastal and shells or nothing. And I never felt like I could really make it make sense to like stem out into other things. Like I wanted at the time to do some clothing and this and that. And every time I tried to incorporate it in the store, it just, for a long time, it didn't feel natural. And then the boutique kind of, and now cross all that out. I don't like feeling boxed in. I love to cook. I love to entertain. I love it. And so now with the House of Gallo, it is so broad. Anything could happen with that.
Definitely.
So, and same with Stash.
For sure. All right. Next, what do you think is an overrated piece of advice?
Okay. So mine is don't mix family and business together.
Yeah.
I think that
is,
say that's so overrated. It can work. It can. If you have boundaries, if you have a tough skin, you have to be able to take the shit when the shit has been handed to you.
We're literally like, we are working together.
We're together a lot.
I mean, I worked in the store with you. I've worked late night all-nighters in the studio with you.
For sure. She's been up at 2, 3 in the morning doing stuff after I fell asleep because I was physically exhausted. And then here she is, completing tasks for me.
Yeah.
But, and then there's times that we've definitely fought.
I was fired from Oyster Candle Company no less than 5 times.
Easily 5 times.
And what did I do? Came back to work the next day.
Yes. Yeah. So no, I don't, your dad and I have always worked together. In fact, that's how we met, was working for the same company. So, it can work, but there has to be a separation. There has to be a time when you're at home and you're like, we're not talking about this right now. Yeah. Like yeah. It can work. That's my take.
I think an overrated piece of advice, and this can be controversial. I mean, it's not negating what you said earlier, but done is better than perfect. I don't like when people say like it doesn't need to be perfect, but I'm not going to give something that's like half-assed.
I see your point.
Like, I feel like when people are like, just do it, and like, it doesn't need to be perfect, just do it. And I'm like, yes, For this is more like product based. Like if somebody's like just like knock out like 300 hats, like you just gotta do it. And I'm like,
that's different.
No, like
that's
I need different. I'm not gonna give something that's not my best.
It's a half-ass. Yeah,
it's different if it's like you don't have everything like figured out right now,
right?
But the whole like you need to make sure it's like completely done.
Okay. 1,000% agree with you when it comes to the actual product itself.
For sure.
With the candles in the past, my girls, I swear they had to have hated me because there were times I'm like, that label's crooked. That one has a bubble. That has this. And then we'd have to get like Goo Gone and get the sticker or get the label off and like totally redo it. When it comes to the product, I was insane.
Yeah.
Because that is your name. It goes out to places. It's there forever.
Yeah.
If you make a hat and it's crooked and it looks stupid, then, people see it's literally a walking billboard.
For sure.
People are going to talk about it and ask about it. When the candles, they were sitting in people's homes, people are going to talk about it.
Yeah.
When it comes to the social media aspect, that's when I need to learn to like chill a little bit and just sometimes just put stuff out there and just let it go.
I totally agree with that. Like my whole thing with like the products though is like if I have an order that has one hat or I have an order that has 200 hats, I'm going to spend the exact same amount of time making sure both orders are perfect.
Absolutely. And I love that. And that's where perfectionism is an absolute 1,000% must. Yeah. In my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. What's a piece of advice that absolutely just like makes you laugh every time you hear it? You have to spend money to make money. Okay. I just talked to Dad about this one.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. This one kind of bugs me a little bit because, again, I sold a purse to get the money that I needed to actually invest into my own company. I mean, it totally depends on what you're doing here and what scale. But
For sure.
If you have realistic expectations, you'll come up with your idea, your proposals, your whatever it's going to be, and you'll figure it out, right? I don't think that you need to go hire somebody to create some flashy website. Also depends on your business. I built my own website 15 times over. You built websites.
I agree with this.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't have the means to do it. And this is coming from somebody who like has worked in an agency.
Like you don't have to have, are you talking financial means or literal like intelligent means? Like
it is tough to build a website, period.
Girl,
we're not, I don't.
Literally, I am not the brightest crayon in the box.
But you're creative. Some people just like aren't.
But some people don't have that in them. True. But maybe they have, like you don't have to, never mind what I was going to say.
What?
Hire a social media person. Okay, everybody needs a social media person. Or we're both losing our jobs today.
My full-time job as a content creator,
and I
they do need somebody.
Okay, and I do social media for Island Coastal Beer, so they totally need people. I'm just saying, if you're a mom and pop starting out,
if you're starting out, you don't need
somebody for that.
It's a good plus. But
you can make your own labels. You can make your own business card. You can figure things out. You just have to spend the extra time and put the grit in. That's all. Okay. That's my point.
Next one.
Dug us a hole.
I'm like actually scared.
We're both fired.
Okay, something that makes me laugh is when people say sleep when you're dead.
I always say that.
But like realistically, like I sleep and I still get my shit done.
There have been so many times I've pulled all-nighters
I was up till 1 a.m. last night fixing my website and then woke up at 6:30 to go to my full-time job. Yeah. Which it's still like 5.5 hours. But for somebody with Crohn's, like I need more than that.
It's exhausting.
Anyways.
For sure.
But there's that one, and then also another one that makes me laugh is when people are like dressed for the job you want. I'm like, the job I want is to stay home. So like this is what I wore to work today.
I want to wear this every day. I'm not going to be an attorney. Period.
I don't want it. Like they're like dress for the job you want. Like make sure to dress up and everything. And I'm like, I even talked about this for the New Year's resolutions where I was like, I'm gonna like make sure to dress up every day for work. No.
You looked hella cute yesterday, though. You had your scarf and your little button down.
I mean, I actually dressed nice the past 2 days, but
yeah. But you're back in your cozies today.
Well, I knew I was going to be sitting at my desk editing all day, and I sit like a cocoon, and I sit with like my knees up and stuff. Yeah. Like I need to be in some sweatpants. So the job I want,
you're dressed for.
I'm dressed for.
I mean, this kind of vibe screams Palmetto Moon. I would hope.
My camo.
How freaking cool that you get to dress in their type of attire to work every day. That's amazing. Could you? When I was young, people were wanting you to wear like freaking pantyhose, Ava, pantyhose and heels.
Yeah,
and
I
mean, that's crazy.
Most people show up wearing leggings and stuff to work, and I think it's great. And like every time like at my first job, my parents were like, "You're lucky because you would not be able to dress like this at all jobs." And my next job, I'm literally like dressing the exact same.
Here in Charleston, especially, it's definitely more laid back than it is in most parts of the country.
Well, I'm also
not most, but many parts of the country.
Now I'm in fashion retail.
Yeah,
so it's like a little more, and it's not high end like, you know.
Yeah.
Bloomingdale's. That's not even a good one. Like what's like a high I don't work for
you're not wearing Versace.
I don't wear like Gucci and Fendi and Prada.
Right. You're wearing
I'm wearing Dairy Boy.
You are wearing Dairy Boy too. It's super cute.
Which is very, very cute. And I mean, y'all kind of make fun of me because every time I show up here, somehow I'm like,
girl lives in the set. She spent a lot of money on this.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
And she's gotten her
I've gotten my money's worth. I'll tell you that. I feel like it's almost like in the back of my mind, I keep wearing it here to prove to y'all that like I spent my money and it like went somewhere.
That's valid. I mean,
I'm proving to myself, but it's comfy.
Yeah.
And I got so many compliments on it at work today.
And that's all that matters. Camo. And that's all that matters.
Camo's a neutral, so it was a good investment. Well, I think that's a wrap on our self-promo day.
I think we talked about us a lot.
I mean, it is our podcast.
It is, and I feel like, we've not gone overboard on self-promotion.
I don't think so. I don't really have much to self-promote.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you guys are following us just individually on our social medias, then you'll see all the fun things that we're doing. We definitely are passionate about everything that we do, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
For sure.
And then I love this project because it kind of brings everything together. And
brings us together.
It brings us, it's like a little weekly powwow where we get to...
It is, yeah. It keeps us accountable for seeing each other, even though I would probably be here every week without the podcast.
Anyways, she's really just here for the sour cream enchiladas that I made last night, and she wants the leftovers.
Pretty much.
She comes over for the leftovers once a week. That's what it is.
I'm
convinced.
Hey, call it what it is.
It's worth it.
I'm going to start planning the podcast filming around like what food you're making the night before.
I shall not tell you.
We'll see. You'll post it.
That's true. So you guys, please follow us on all socials, individual and on Let Me Ask My Mom too.
Yeah, so we've got Let Me Ask My Mom pod on all socials.
Yep.
We've got Mom with House of Gallo.
I'm House of Gallo.
And then I have Ava.Gallo and Stash Charleston.
Stash, STASH.
Yes, not like the mustache.
Yes, stashcharleston.com. Yes.
Yes.
So we'd love for you guys to follow us individually. We'd love for you to follow us, obviously, on Let Me Ask My Mom, but you probably are if you're listening right now.
I hope so.
And then we'll see what's to come next week. I'm sure we'll come up with something sassy and fun. But you can definitely send us a DM or you can comment and let us know if there's something specific you'd like for us to talk about. Because
for sure,
us girls, we love to talk. We'll talk about anything just about. So. I think that's about it.
You got it. I think you covered all the bases. Dang, I'm just sitting back and relaxing.
All right. Well, on that note,
cheers
to bottom up
being badass bitches.
Business bitches.
Girls.
Boss bitches.
I don't know where we're going. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.